Martial law. The president of Korea declared martial law, but it was lifted in just 6 hours. It happened more than 3 months ago. Well, it's not really your concern. If you're not Korean, you might think this topic is boring. I feel the same way. I'm not into politics either. Lawmakers are always arguing and fighting on the news. I'm so sick of it. But there are some interesting points. Do you think Korea is a dictatorship? Yes, North Korea is ruled by Kim Jong-un, a dictator, but South Korea is not. So why? Why did that happen in the Republic of Korea? Did President Yoon Suk-yeol want to be a dictator? I doubt it. Korea's citizens wouldn't allow that. We lived under dictatorship for over 30 years. If anyone ever tries to take away our freedom, the instinct to resist is embedded in every Korean's DNA. So why did the Korean president make such a risky decision? Actually, there are many reasons, but here is one undeniable factor: the number of parliamentary seats. Right now, the ruling party in Korea holds only 108 out of 300 parliamentary seats. I'm not sure if this is a coincidence, but here is something interesting. According to Article 65, Clause 2 of the South Korean Constitution, the president can be impeached if 2/3 of the parliament members agree. That's 200 votes. Did you get it? That number is almost the same as the total seats held by the opposition party. The president of Korea had to run the government under strong political pressure with a threat of impeachment. But was he really under such a strong pressure that he had no choice but to declare martial law? Honestly, I have no idea. I can't read President Yoon's mind. Anyway, the real point of this video is not to explain the reasons for declaring martial law. It's to understand why it failed in just 6 hours. Maybe you know some partial facts. Citizens and lawmakers stopped the soldiers. Do you think that's possible? Just think about it. The soldiers have guns and rifles. Citizens, nothing. Okay, you might think citizens resisted without fear of being shot. Is that all? One of the units that attempted to enter the parliament was the 707th Special Mission Group, an elite counter-terrorism force. Like the US Delta Force, it's a top-tier unit specializing in counter-terrorism and hostage rescue operations. No matter how much the citizens resisted, parliament was easily taken over. So why did it fail in just 6 hours? The key part of this martial law was the soldiers. They had no intention of seizing the parliament. It's the biggest mistake of President Yoon. In the footage recorded at the time, soldiers simply stood by without taking any action in the parliament. They were seen with rifles slung over their shoulders, buzzers pointed downward, showing no intention of attacking. When martial law was lifted and the military pulled out of the parliament, one soldier was even captured on camera apologizing to a citizen. Why did he apologize? Because of Korea's tragic history, the negative image of martial law has been deeply ingrained, even among soldiers who never experienced it firsthand. A dictatorship lasted more than 30 years in the Republic of Korea's history. It wasn't until 1988 the people were finally able to elect their president through a proper democratic election. Koreans today have no intention of returning to a past where we were controlled and oppressed. Soldiers are also citizens of Korea. So do you know why Korea's martial law was lifted in just 6 hours? Ironically, the president of Korea, who had to run the government under the threat of impeachment, was impeached in the parliament after the failure of the declaration of martial law. Now, the only remaining decision is whether the Constitutional Court will uphold the president's removal. We don't know what the decision will be, but please keep that in mind. Korea is now a powerful democratic country in the world. Alright, that's all I wanted to share with you. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Bye bye.